about real estate. And I have a special announcement about real estate. Folks, we are launching another brand new Homebuyer Town Hall show in the beautiful city of Temecula, California, wine country. And we have the fabulous MonicaHill, broker, owner of MVP Real Estate, to host this show, folks. And I'm so excited about it. Monica brings a wealth of knowledge and experience. Man, the people in Temecula are gonna love it. And so she's with us today. Monica, thank you so much for being a VIP agent and for hosting your own show on the Power Is Now TV.
Thank you, Eric, for having me. I am so very excited about hosting my own show about home ownership and investment in Temecula.
Temecula is a beautiful city, Monica, and you've been out there a while, right?
I've been here for as long as Temecula has been here. It was Rancho, California before I came, and I always tease they changed it to Temecula the same year I got here. So it's been about 30 years now.
Wow. So you know this. If I want to know something about Temecula, I definitely need to call you, having been a resident there for all those years. And on top of that, a broker and owner of your own real estate firm. Man, that's really incredible.
Absolutely, Eric. Anything you want to know about Temecula or the surrounding area, feel free to call me.
Well, you're perfect to host our own Homebuyer Town Hall, Temecula. And we are really glad you're doing this. In fact, because of your experience and your reputation in the real estate industry in our community, we reached out to you, and we're glad you accepted the invitation to, one, become a VIP agent, and two, to host your own show. So why don't we begin first, for those who don't know you, just to tell us a little bit about yourself, provide your license number for those who want to check you out, and your address, location, where they can get a hold of you, and a little bit about your background.
I'd be happy to, Eric. Again, my name is MonicaHill, and I am the broker owner of MVP Real Estate and Investment. You can reach me by telephone at 951-834-8687. My email address is monicahill@mvprei.com. My office here is located at 40180 Village Drive, Suite 312. And I have a boutique office with 11 full-time agents that specialize in residential and commercial real estate, listing, sales, property management, marketing, and lease.
Wow, you do it all, commercial and residential. And didn't you just open up another office as well?
Well, the Temecula office is my newest office. We had an office in, we actually still do have an office in Menifee, California, and an office in the high desert area and the low area of Fontana as well. So we have four locations right now.
Well, that's fantastic. So not only are you able to serve the people of Temecula with great information on your own show, but you have other locations. So you really cover all of, say, Riverside and San Bernardino County.
We cover all of Riverside and San Bernardino County. We also cover San Diego County as well. I was not born, but moved to San Diego. My family did when I was about 4 years old and was raised in San Diego. So I do have agents in that location as well. And I know a lot about San Diego. So we cover 3 different counties.
Wow, that's fantastic. Now, for those of you just joining us, I'm talking to MonicaHill. She's the president or broker owner of MVP Real Estate in Temecula. She's hosting her own show, the Homebuyer Town Hall Show, on the Power Is Now TV. And just recently, I had an opportunity to interview Monica. We have a show called the Power Agent Spotlight. And I learned some things about Monica that you've got to watch that show. First, she's a pilot. On top of everything else she does, she's a pilot. She has 12 grandchildren. And, she is an educator and a teacher. Monica, can you share a little bit about your education, and your experience in real estate, because you do commercial, residential, and you do REO, and you're a member of a number of real estate trade associations.
That's true, Eric. And let's get back to the pilot part. I have my private pilot's license. So American Airline, Delta, all of you that are looking for pilots, don't call me. I'm not the one. I have been in the real estate industry for about 30 years now. So I've done all types of real estate. I started in commercial and moved over to residential. And I settled with my niche as default property sales. Mm. So I do sales as far as REO, bank-owned properties, short sale properties, divorce sale, bankruptcy, anything in the default industry. Me and my agents, that's what we specialize in. And I am a member of many, many organizations. First and foremost being the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, where I hold the position of Region 15, Regional Vice President. And for all NAREP people out there that are listening to it, yes, Region 15 is the largest, the best, the most vibrant region in the organization. And we can discuss that later on in our conference if you'd like to discuss that. I'm also a member of several REO organizations like NRBA, US REOP, NAPD, and NAR and CAR. I like to be involved. It keeps me in the loop of what's going on in the market. It keeps me educated on the different fields that I serve. And it makes me, I believe it makes me a top agent.
Well, I agree. Knowledge is power, right? Knowledge
Absolutely.
is power. And being a part of those organizations gives you insight, strategies to better serve your clients. And so for those of you who are watching, you're hearing all these these acronyms that represent different organizations. Just know that they are resources for Monica to continue to build her skill set so she can better serve you. Monica, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, I want to talk about your show. Folks, knowledge is power. It really is. And the power is now to buy or sell. You just need a great advisor to help you. And that's why we are producing these shows called Homebuyer Town Hall. And this show in Temecula is just one of many shows we have starting across the country. And so go to thepowerisnow.com and you'll see our television magazine, and you can see other shows happening across the country. Monica, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to get into the details of your show. Folks, you're listening to The Power Is Now TV. You're watching The Power Is Now TV and maybe listening to our podcast. Hang in there with us. We'll be right back.
The Power Is Now magazines are the leading resource for real estate agents, mortgage bankers, entrepreneurs, and small home ownership businesses, providing leaders with business strategy information, resources, and tools through PIN, real estate, programming guide magazines. Stay up to the minute with real estate news and information from industry experts. Subscription is free. Sign up today. thepowerisnow.com. thepowerisnow.com.
And we're back. For those of you just joining us, welcome to The Power Is Now. My name is Eric Frazier, and I'm so excited about another brand new show here on The Power Is Now TV. It's called the Homebuyer Town Hall Temecula, and we have the fabulous MonicaHill, who is the broker owner of MVP Real Estate in Temecula, to host the show. Monica brings a wealth of experience and knowledge, and folks, she is not alone. I am so blessed to be associated with some incredible real estate professionals across the country. I have been at this for 40 years, and I feel like I know everybody that is doing big things in real estate. And so if you go to our website, thepowerisnow.com, on the homepage, under the menu, you'll see real estate agents. Check out those agents. I'm talking on the average 20 years in the business doing big things. So if you're looking for a quality, experienced, knowledgeable advisor, you need not look any further than the Power Is Now MonicaHill.com. We are truly leading the conversation in real estate. So let's continue our discussion with Monica Hill about her show. Thank you again, Monica, for agreeing to host your own show on The Power Is Now.
Thank you, Eric. I'm very excited to be able to contribute to the conversation about real estate and investing in real estate.
Monica, your contribution is invaluable because you're not just a practitioner and that's selling real estate, but you are an investor yourself. So this is coming from the academia of real estate, what you've learned and know, but also from what you have actually experienced, right?
That's absolutely true, Eric. I got into real estate when I was very young. I got a large settlement for an accident that I was in, and my father, being the great father that he was, convinced me to invest in real estate with a portion of that money, and I fell in love with it. And I want everyone else to be able to feel what I felt when I bought my first property and start doing investment with my money as well, and made my American dream come true.
Well, that's fantastic because I think every consumer wants to know, number one, do you really know, what you're talking about? Do you have the credentials? Do you have the license or your experience? And then have you done it yourself? Because I think you'd be surprised, folks, how many real estate agents don't even own real estate themselves, and yet they're selling real estate. So I think the credibility you bring to the discussion, your contribution to the discussion about real estate is so important. So tell us, Monica, briefly, what do you hope to achieve with your show?
Well, I hope to achieve home ownership for more people, but not just home ownership, the knowledge of what it takes to be a homeowner and an investor. People come to decisions on buying homes or investing homes or even renting homes for different reasons and for different seasons. So, anyone who's not a homeowner right now, who's not investing right now, I'm not saying that this is something you have to do or you should be doing right now, because I don't know their situations. But what I want to be able to do is educate and let them know the importance of home ownership, how it can help to build generational wealth, how it can help to build your wealth, and let you make the decision in your life and in your season whether this is something that works for you. I know a lot of millennials right now, and Eric did say that I had 12 grandchildren, so I have to have some children in there too. So a couple of my children are millennials, and their mindset is a little bit different, and I respect that. They're not always looking for home ownership in a home that they're primarily living in, but they're big on investment. They're big on Airbnbs. They're big on investment properties, and that's good for them. That's their decision and that's their choice. So my goal is to be able to educate and open up opportunities for everybody so they can be a part of this wherever they are.
Monica, I can sum up what you just said by saying you're going to be an incredible resource on this show. Folks, you got to tune in because Monica is going to bring it because she is living it. She is living it. She is an investor and she is in she's in the default services part of real estate. So she has access to information on properties that have been taken back by the bank or for sale. And then she's working on the retail side of it, both for residential and commercial. And she can advise you or help you in the acquisition or management or sell of your real estate, whether it be in Temecula where she lives or in the high desert or the low desert. Monica has it covered. Again, Monica, just talking to you about this, man, I cannot wait to tune in to your show myself, right? And I'm producing it. But anyway, so let's get into the show. So folks, there are a number of different episodes that Monica can talk about. Seriously, I mean, you just heard I mean, she can talk about commercial, residential, or what is it, Airbnb. She can talk about all of it. So we're going to take a more kind of a curriculum approach, university approach to delivering this information. And so we got some key things that we want to make sure that she covers in the show. And so, Monica, one of the segments you're going to talk about is the market and the economic situation of your city, right? Can you speak to that a little bit?
Yes, Eric, what we'll be talking about is the market in Temecula, where pricing is, with the changes of interest rate and the COVID and everything that's gone on in the last couple of years. We've seen a lot of fluctuation in the market. We've seen a lot of fluctuation across everything, but especially in this real estate market. So we'll talk about what the average price is. We'll talk about what homes are selling and what are not selling, and for what reason. We'll talk about different market trends and the best place to look if you want to purchase or you want to invest in the area. We'll talk about new builders that are coming into the area. We know majority of the areas right now, the builders have started rebuilding again. So we'll talk about the new builders that are coming in. We'll talk about the unemployment rate. We'll talk about what's going on in that particular market as far as growth. We'll even talk about the homeless population in Temecula as well.
Is there homeless in Temecula, the wine city?
Yes, there is homeless in Temecula. We didn't used to allow it, in that when I first asked people about homelessness in Temecula, they'd say, oh, they don't allow that in Temecula. I don't know how you can allow it or not allow it, but there is a homeless population in Temecula too that we'll go over and discuss.
Well, every city is trying to create a plan. And so we want to hear what the plan is for Temecula to deal with homelessness. We want to learn about the new construction happening because inventory is low. So this segment, folks, is going to be a very important segment for you to tune in. Please do. This is the market and economic update for Temecula. The next segment is the community update. And, I love going to all the wineries. I haven't been to all of them down there, but Temecula is a great place to live. And so talk a little bit about what you're going to cover on your community update show.
Temecula is a very beautiful place to live. Like I said, I moved up here from San Diego, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. I've seen growth on top of growth in this area in the last 30 years that I've been here. But the thing that I've seen grow the most in Temecula is the businesses that are coming into it. So we'll talk about, of course, the wineries. And when you're in the area, come on up, Eric. I'll give you and Ruby a tour of the wineries. We've got beautiful bed and breakfasts, a lot of hotels and things that are coming up. But we'll talk about the jobs that are coming into the community. We'll talk about what's going on in the community. Temecula is a very exciting place to live because of the changes that are going on in here, because the close-knitness of the community. And one of the reasons that is because Temecula has a large population of nonprofit organizations, churches, a large population of people that do business with the businesses in the area. So what I'll do is I'll be talking to some of those organizations, some of the religious leaders, some of the political leaders, some of the local businesses, and giving you information and interviewing them on what's going on in our local area as well. I'll go out to the parks and recreation areas and to the community and tell you what's going on in our local area as well. When Santa Claus is going to come by on the fire truck, when we're going to have our 4th of July party, what's going on in Harvesting Lake, and all the things that are going on in our local community here.
Monica, it really sounds like that's going to be a fantastic show. Again, I cannot wait to hear it. Now, the next segment is financing real estate. And this is where I hope to sit down with you and kind of chop it up about how people can buy. But there's lots of ways to finance real estate, and you know about it because you came up during a time where alternative financing, seller carry, AITD, right? Tell us a little bit of what you're going to cover in financing.
Well, Eric, I can't wait for us to get into this. That's one of the biggest challenges as far as real estate purchase and sell. It's the financing part. People don't understand the financing part, and I look forward to working with you as an expert to help them gain the knowledge that it's going to take for them to be credit worthy, to be able to purchase a home, what it's going to take for them to be ready as far as down payment, what down payment assistance are available, what type of loans that are available, what loans. People don't understand that there is money out there and there's financing out there. They just don't know where to find it and how to get to it. So I look forward to us getting together and being a wealth of knowledge to the local community on how they too can get involved in home ownership.
Monica, you're so right. I specialize in down payment assistance, and I do a lot of education around it. And I have to tell you, 9 out of 10 people I talk to, when I meet with them the first time, they say they knew nothing about it until they saw the video. It just blows me away because these organizations have been around 30 years providing this free money. 30 years.
Right.
And people don't know about it. Isn't that something?
Right. That's true. That's very true. So we're going to change that, Eric.
That's right. We're absolutely going to change it, folks. Another reason to tune in to the Homebuyer Town Hall Temecula. Now, the next update is on real estate for sale. So you'll have a whole show dedicated to real estate for sale, and this will cover both your own listings as well as others, right?
Yes, this will cover my own listings, and this will cover the listings in my office. It'll cover HUD listings. It'll cover listings that are available locally in the market. It will cover whether you can invest in certain areas, whether you can own investment properties like short-term rental properties in certain areas. It'll talk about condominiums. It'll talk about, and I want to say, properties that are affordable properties in the area too. Right now, we know that the market is, on an upswing, but we'll see that stable off. We really will. And we'll talk about that and where the best places to buy for whatever your purpose is in this local area as well.
It's a great opportunity to invest in real estate right now because even though interest rates are going up and it's making it more difficult, rents aren't going anywhere but up, right? And so
right.
Investing in real estate and HUD properties that have been on the market for a while can be purchased by investors as opposed to first-time home buyers. Now, folks, we have a magazine on our website of which Monica has a full-page ad, and she'll be contributing every month to our national magazine. Go to thepowersnow.com, and in the menu bar, you'll see magazines. Check them out. National Magazine, Real Estate Magazine, where all of Monica's listings will be, our HUD Homes magazine, where every HUD home in the United States is in that magazine, and you can see the details. And then our television guide, where Monica's show will be advertised. So check out the magazine and share it with others. Tune in for this show because Monica is doing big things in Temecula in real estate with real estate for sale. Now, you mentioned earlier in the first update, you're going to be talking about new, trends in the market, what's happening in the market in terms of real estate and the economy. And you mentioned new builders. And so we're going to have a segment just on new construction so that our listeners and viewers can get the skinny, if you will, on the various projects out there, right?
Right, Eric. Right now, with interest rates going up and certain financial institutions doing layoffs or closing their doors, people are concerned whether the builders are going to continue to build. So we'll answer those questions in this segment. And on this show, we'll talk about the builders that are still building. We'll talk about the ones that are going to continue to build in the future. We'll talk about the ones that are going to cut their building projects short. We'll talk about financial opportunities as far as what's going on with the building site. And then a lot of people do ask me too, what about if I wanted to buy land and build myself? So we'll talk about those opportunities as well in this segment.
Another great segment, folks, you do not want to miss. Who doesn't want a new home? Turnkey situation, right? That's the preference of a lot of people, but they realize that they're very expensive. And so they punt, if you will, to a resale. But Monica, you are dialed in. I know, having been there 30 years, you're dialed in on every single new project happening in Temecula. So folks, if you're looking to buy new construction and you want to know where the deals are, and you know where the builders are giving credit and all kinds of other things, you want to tune into MonicaHill, a show, or give her a call so that she can advise you. Now, the last segment we're going to talk about, and folks, this might be the last, but it's not the only. There's so many things that Monica can talk about, but this segment happens to be my favorite. It's called the Real Estate Roundtable. So Monica, you're going to have your own show where you're going to gather people that you've been working with for years to just talk shop about what's going on in their respective industries, right? And also for them to tell your viewers and listeners, how to best utilize them to get what they need.
Absolutely, Eric. People a lot of times don't understand the whole process of home buying and home selling. So this particular show, which is going to be one of my favorites as well, too, is we're going to talk to title people, and they'll explain what title is and what the cost from title. We'll talk about escrow. Talk to escrow people and talk about escrow and what escrow consists of and what escrow does and why escrow exists. We'll talk to home inspectors and talk about the importance of doing home inspections. We'll talk to home warranty companies and talk about what the home warranties that they provide cover. We'll talk to 1031 exchange people and talk about that avenue for investors, probate, real estate attorneys. I'm going to have contractors coming on to talk to you about maybe doing rehabs on homes or adding additional properties if it's available in your area on a property. I'll talk to HUD counselors, and they'll explain what's going on through HUD counseling and the resources that they offer as well to people who are having trouble paying their mortgage, who want to talk about modifications, who want to talk about if they went into forbearance, what that means. We'll talk to all arenas of home buying and home selling and everything that covers. The thing that's most exciting to me about this segment too, I'm adding into talking to different age groups and different people about purchasing. We know right now, baby boomer women, it's a large population of home buyers, the home buying process right now. So we'll be talking to some women about home purchasing. We'll talk to some millennials about what they feel about home purchasing. We'll talk to the next generation coming in, Gen Z, Generation X. We're going to talk to so many people about what it feels like from their perspective, buying, investing in, and selling real estate. So this is going to be you can see my excitement on this one. I've had conversations with people that will be on different segments of this show, and I can't wait for this.
Monica, I'm just as excited as you are. Seriously, I cannot wait. This is, I think, my favorite segment. And because it's an opportunity for you to address what's really going on right now, right? Many people working from home are looking at room additions, are redesigning their homes. So talking to interior designers and contractors, adding ADUs. Should I or should I not put in a pool? What are the pros and cons? How to save money? What about solar? Solar is so hot right now. Everybody's trying to reduce their utility bills. And so on the Real Estate Roundtable, that's Monica's opportunity to just get into the details with the pros, with the professionals who are actually doing the work, folks. You do not want to miss a real estate roundtable on the Homebuyer Town Hall with MonicaHill. Monica, we could go on, but we're going to stop. And first, let me say again that I truly appreciate your involvement in the Power is Now TV and our media platform. Our goal is to have these TV shows in every big city, small city across the United States, folks. We are looking for agents like Monica who has that depth of knowledge and experience to host their own show to educate their community about what's going on in their city. So if you're watching and you're an agent and you know somebody, have them call Monica, have them call me. I mean, this is the real deal, folks. Our goal is to be the HGTV of real estate information, like they are of real estate entertainment. And so that's what we hope to do in this series of episodes and shows with Monica, to educate and to empower so you can take action. Monica, thank you again for your time today. Do you have any final comments to your current and future audience that will be tuning into your show?
Well, Eric, I just want to say thank you to you for this opportunity. I am so excited about what's coming forth with this show, with the magazine articles, with everything that we'll be doing together through The Power Is Now. I love educating and informing people on what's going on. My kids say I like to tell people what to do. So we'll just call it informing. But I love that, and I thank you for this opportunity. I'm excited beyond belief to share this. And as we go forth, I hope that I bring some type of wealth to someone and give them the tools and the resources they need to fulfill their American dream of home ownership.
Well, Monica, I'm absolutely confident that you will. Well, folks, this is a wrap of the Power Is Now Homeownership Town Hall introduction show of MonicaHill. Please tune in. Let me tell you what you can do right now if you're watching to support Monica if you know her already, and to help others that don't know her and are thinking about living in Temecula. First, go to our website, thepowerisnow.com, and check out all of our shows, particularly Monica's show, Homebuyer Town Hall. You'll see her show on our website. Please share the show. Download our TV app. Go to Power Is Now TV on your iPhone or your Android phone. Download the TV app and then share our TV app, and you'll see Monica's show under Homebuyer Town Hall shows that are all listed there across the country. If you're interested in buying a HUD home, check out the homes for sale in our HUD Homes magazine. If you're interested in any of Monica's properties, go to our real estate magazine and you'll see all of her listings there. Full page ads with the details. Check them out. And then, of course, reach out to Monica. You'll be able to do so. All of the content that she's creating will be available on all of her social media platforms, as well as All Power Is Now live streaming platforms, as well as social media platforms. You'll be able to watch her show on Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, all smart TV and mobile devices. So we're serious about getting the word out, amplifying her voice in the community to educate and empower consumers and to support other real estate agents who are looking to do the same for consumers. Well, thank you for watching. Again, my name is Eric Frazier. I am the president and CEO of The Power Is Now. I'm also a vice president and mortgage advisor with First Bank. My license number is 461807. The views and opinions that I express on this show are my own and do not necessarily represent that of First Bank. Remember, the power is now. We are at our best and we maximize our success when we act now. Thank you for watching.
The Power Is Now Media is worldwide with growing audience of future homebuyers, investors, builders, developers, real estate agents, and brokers. The Power is Now Media is well positioned to increase awareness and produce results for our growing roster of advertising partners. An advertisement on any of our platforms is the right step toward reaching and communicating key brand messages to a targeted network of individuals, families, and communities interested in housing. Our content areas include feature stories and profiles on successful real estate agents, business owners, government, and community leaders. The Power is Now magazines are the leading resource for real estate agents, mortgage bankers, entrepreneurs, and small homeownership businesses, providing leaders with business strategy information, resources, and tools through PIN, real estate, and programming guide magazines. Stay up to the minute with real estate and mortgage news and information from industry experts. VIP agents are able to feature listings each week. The Power is Now TV radio podcast features weekly shows that include Homebuyers Town Hall, Real Estate Roundtable, VIP Agent Spotlight, and so much more. Each week, VIP agents have opportunities to be featured guests on the shows. VIP agents can discuss and showcase houses, neighborhoods, and provide brief introductions. The interviews are unlimited 10 to 15 minutes on each current listing. This product alone separates you from your competition. The Power is Now delivers to you market update interview to promote listing weekly, promotional biographical video, co-host a bi-monthly Homebuyers Town Hall show, featured subject matter expert on Real Estate Roundtable show. The Power is Now program guide e-magazine. The Power is Now national e-magazine, article writing and blogging, social media content customization, inclusion and press releases, graphic design services, business and performance coaching, technology support, referrals, lead generation opportunities, and management support.